Welcome to Algebra-class.com. This is Karen Hutchinson, and we'll be looking at equations with the distributive property. We're going to take a look at example number 3, which is 3 times the quantity 2x plus 2 minus 4 times the quantity x minus 5 equals 18. As I begin to solve this equation, I first realize that I have the distributive property. Not only do I have the distributive property once, but I have it twice. This first set of parentheses with the quantity 2x plus 2 inside is my first indication of the distributive property. And then this set of parentheses with x minus 5 is my second indication. So I'm going to start by distributing the 3. And I'm just going to outline this distributive property for you here. 3 times the quantity 2x plus 2. I'm going to start by distributing the 3 throughout this quantity. So we have 3 times the 2x, which is 6x, and then 3 times positive 2 is 6. So as I distribute, I end up with 6x plus 6. Now I have to distribute again, because this time I have to distribute negative 4. Remember to always take the sign in front. So I'm distributing negative 4 throughout the quantity x minus 5. So negative 4 times x is negative 4x, which will be written as minus 4x. And then think of negative 4 times negative 5. Always take the sign in front. Negative times negative is positive. So we end up with positive 20. And so now I've distributed both times, and I end up with equals 18 on the right. So I've taken this long, confusing equation, and I've simply used the distributive property, and now it looks a little more manageable. It's still a little long. So I'm going to look to see if I have any like terms. Like terms mean terms that have the same variable. So I see that I have 6x, and always take the sign in front, the minus 4x. I can combine those because they both contain the variable x. So for some of you, it might be easier to write them side by side. And I know 6x minus 4x, others of you can do that in your head. That's 2x. Okay. Now, I also have two constants, which means that they don't have a variable, but we can still combine them. I have a plus 6 and a plus 20. So for those of you who want to write them side by side, we can take that extra step. It's not a problem. And for those of you who want to do it mentally, you may skip this line altogether. 6 plus 20 is 26. So just by combining the like terms, I've been able to rewrite this equation so that it's now a two-step equation. 2x plus 26. All I need to do to isolate the variable is to get rid of the 26 and the 2. So we're going to start by rewriting the left-hand side, and I know that I first need to get rid of the 26 because that is the constant. So in order to get rid of plus 26, I'm going to use the opposite operation, which is to subtract, and I'm going to subtract 26 from both sides of the equation in order to keep it balanced. And now I know that I have 26 minus 26, which is 0. And that leaves me with 2x on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I have 18 minus 26, and that is going to leave me with a negative 8. Now I'm down to a one-step equation, and so in order to get rid of the 2, I know this means 2 times x. I'm going to do the opposite of multiply, which is divide. Divide by 2 on both sides of the equation, and I'm left with x equals negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. So negative 4 is my final answer for example number 3. And that concludes the example for equations with the distributive property. If you need more help with solving equations and you need more examples on video, you can look at the Algebra class e-courses, which will give you not only videos, but a lot of practice problems with step-by-step solutions.